guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our next lesson on Moses. I'm sure you guys are already realizing that I'm sitting in the dark and maybe you're wondering why I'm doing that. Well, the reason is this next part of the story of Moses, it happens at night and it's kind of scary. So I thought it would be perfect to tell this story in the dark. If you guys remember last time we talked about the plagues, wasn't that a crazy story? Moses kept warning Pharaoh about the different plagues that were going to happen. The river was turned to blood. There were gnats. The livestock got sick. There was hail. And then there was darkness. And the last time that Moses and Pharaoh talked, he actually told Moses that if he ever saw him again, he was going to have him killed. But now Moses is no longer afraid of Pharaoh. When Pharaoh says that Moses can't come back or he'll be killed, he says, that's what you say, but God says, tonight every firstborn son in Egypt will die. You will experience sorrow like you've never known before, and then you will beg my people to leave. So then Moses goes to the leaders and the elders of the Hebrew people, and he tells them what God has told him. He says, God said that there's going to be an angel of death pass through the land tonight. And this angel of death is going to kill the firstborn son of every family. And the Hebrews are like, of every family? But then Moses gives them specific instructions from God on how to protect their families. Moses tells the Hebrews to put lamb's blood on their doorposts so that the angel of death will know to pass over their homes so that nothing will happen to the firstborn in their families. And I know we've been talking about trusting God a lot, but right now, this is literally life or death. They have to trust God right now, don't they? Trust him enough to put the lamb's blood on their doorpost so that the angel of death passes over their home instead of killing the firstborn in their family. I feel like they might as well be writing, I trust you, God, over their doorpost with the lamb's blood because they clearly trust that God is going to do what he says. They're doing what they say because they believe that God is going to do what he says. They know that the angel of death is going to be real and that it really is going to kill the firstborn of each family that doesn't have this lamb's blood over their doorpost. And Moses has given them even more instructions than that. He's told them to pack their belongings and to be ready to go in the middle of the night. He's very confident. God has already told him that when this happens, the Egyptians are going to let them go. So the Hebrew people are in their homes. They eat a special meal called the Passover because, like we just talked about, the angel of death was going to pass over their homes. They've got everything packed and they're all ready to go. And then, just like God said it would happen at midnight, the angel of death moves through Egypt, killing all the firstborn who don't have the lamb's blood over their doorposts. And remember, the Egyptians don't know about this. They don't know about these instructions. God told Moses and he told the Hebrews, so they're the only ones safe. So while the angel of death is moving through the land, the Hebrews are just in their homes waiting for the signal to leave. It's the middle of the night, but they're not going to waste any time. The second Pharaoh says they can go, they're going to leave. And that's exactly what happens. Pharaoh finds out that his firstborn son has died, and he also finds out about all the other Egyptian families whose firstborn sons have died as well. And he calls for Moses and Aaron to come to the palace immediately. He tells Moses and Aaron to take their people, take their cattle, take all their belongings, and to get out of Egypt now, and to serve their God as they wish. So immediately Moses gives the order to the Hebrew people, and like I said, they were ready to go. They were trusting God that tonight was the night that Pharaoh was going to set them free, and they leave, and they meet at a camp in the desert. Thousands of Hebrew slaves are finally free because they trusted God, because they have a leader, Moses, who has totally trusted God this entire time. And that's where we're going to end our story today. Next time we talk, we will find out where Moses and the Hebrews head to and what happens to them. And I know I told the story in the dark because the story happened at night, number one, and it's not scary. It's mostly sad, but I mean, it can be scary. I'm sure the Hebrews and the Egyptians alike were all kind of scared that night because what was happening. But now I'm going to go scare my family with something that's actually scary, a pop quiz. And we're all going to take it together. Let's go do that now. Alright guys, didn't mean to scare you, but it's time for a pop quiz. Pop quizzes are scary. Alright, and I hope my little friends at home are taking their pop quiz. Let me know how you guys did, okay? Because if you get all the questions right, I will bring you a prize. Might be candy. You know what I'm saying? And you can take the test as many times as you want because this is all online and I'm never gonna know what you actually answered. Alright. First question, and I will give you lots of choices, okay? It's multiple choice. How did Moses get to the palace when he was a baby? Did his mom drop him off at the palace door? Did his dad trade him for 2 goats? Or did his sister send him down the river in a basket?
He hiked a ride on a sea turtle.
That was a horrible answer, by the way. Go ahead.
Hitched a ride.
His sister got a basket and floated him down the Nile River.
Correct, Raylan. Good job. All right, next question.
I'm thinking about Nemo. I'm sorry, you said Moses.
Second question. Who found baby Moses in the river? Was it an Egyptian soldier, an Egyptian princess, or Moana?
Egyptian princess.
Nailed it, Terrell. You are getting crushed. Apparently, we're just blurting out the answers, friends. Okay, next question. Question number 3. Why did Moses flee Egypt? Did he owe the Pharaoh money? Did he move to Florida? Or did he kill an Egyptian guard?
He was running from a pelican. That's still Nemo. Oh, Nemo. Oh, he killed an Egyptian guard. I win.
Terrell got that one. He killed an Egyptian guard. Remember, on accident.
Moses was trying to break up an argument, and he's like,
Yeah.
guys, come on! Stop fighting! Oops, you're dead.
Okay, next question. After Moses fled to the desert, what kind of job did he have there? Was he a farmer, a shepherd, or a pizza delivery guy? That's probably the one, but no more hints.
Shepherd.
Farmer.
Shepherd. And Raylan is winning 3-1. I thought it was a pop quiz, but now it has turned into a competition. That's how we like it. How did God speak to Moses in the desert? Through a burning bush? Through a burning cactus? Did he FaceTime him? Or through a talking camel?
Through a burning bush.
Yep.
Correct. All right, guys, now we're going to talk about the plagues. Which one of these was not a plague? The Nile River turned to blood, frogs everywhere, caterpillars everywhere, or diseased livestock? Which one was not a plague?
Caterpillars everywhere.
Yep,
Caterpillar.
the caterpillars never happened. Good job. Last one. This is from the lesson from today. How did the Hebrews get passed over by the angel of death? How did they do this? How did they keep the angel of death from coming to their household? Did they put cow's blood on the window? Did they put goat's blood over the door? Did they lock their doors? Or did they just put a sign in the window that says we're closed?
Goat's blood.
Yep.
Goat's blood on the door. That's the one. Good job, guys. Hey guys, thanks for taking our pop quiz. I hope you had fun with that, but I also hope you're learning a lot about Moses and how he teaches us how to trust God. And I really miss all of you, and I hope you check out our lesson this Sunday, our second lesson on diving in and how to explore the Bible. And I wasn't joking about you guys taking that quiz. I really will send you some candy or a little present, but let me know how it went. See you guys later. Bye.
What is drawing?
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with
All right. Detention.